Hi there, everybody. We are into week 6 of forensics. Last week, you were learning about the different types of evidence, and you had 5 different types. You had a whole bunch of evidence, and you tucked them into the 5 different types of evidence. Quick review of just a few of those. A lot of people were questioning a slap in the face. What would a slap in the face be? Well, if you've ever been swatted in the face, you know it'll leave a red mark. Sometimes that red mark will be distinct fingers. If one of those fingers has a ring on it, it could leave a pattern on the face. So a slap could be a pattern. It could also be a transfer if the hand had any like dirt on it, any gunpowder residue that could end up on the face. And it also is a transient type of evidence because that slap isn't going to stay there forever. So a picture would have to get taken of it to make that connection. A couple others. Food in the stomach. I think it was caviar in particular. That would be conditional. Okay, that would tell you that person either had to go to a store to buy the caviar, and your average grocery store doesn't just sell caviar. So that could put the person at a specific store and they would have cameras and the such. It also, maybe they got it from a restaurant. Not all restaurants serve caviar. And there's also different types of caviar because caviar is fish eggs. So restaurants have a very specific type of caviar. The smell of a campfire, definitely transient. Okay, that's not going to stick around forever. Gunpowder residue, that's a transfer. When a gun is shot, that powder comes back on the hand. Does it create a pattern? Yes. A handful of people have put pattern, but more than anything, it's a transfer. And that gunpowder, you can scrub and scrub and scrub your hands. It's hard to get all the gunpowder residue off your hand. So it transfers onto there. Cold cup of coffee. Okay, that's very conditional. It's transient. If it's hot, okay, then it's transient because it's going to cool to the ambient room temperature quickly. But the conditions, it'll tell you that it's been there for a long time if it's turned cold. So anyways, those are a couple different types of evidence. This week's pretty simple. There are 2 videos. The first video is a case of Jessica Knott, young girl. There is a ton of evidence that is talked about in this 20-minute video. I want you to generate a list of all the different types of evidence, and I would like you to try and put it into the transient, pattern, conditional, associative, or transfer as far as the type of evidence. And don't feel like there has to be an equal amount of evidence in each of those. Maybe there is no associative evidence or there is no transient evidence. That's fine. So you'll generate a huge list of the types of evidence from the videos and put it into the different categories. Then the second video you're going to watch, it's much longer. It's about 50 minutes. It's about the JonBenét Ramsey case. It is still a cold case. They've never solved this young girl's killer. And there is a worksheet that goes with that. So as you're going through that video, watching the video, you're just going to fill in answers to it. Okay? Real simple week. 2 videos, enjoy them, answer some questions, and that's it, guys. Have a good week.